Fallopian tubes are the structures where the fertilization of an egg with sperms happen. Now, the tubes have three functions. The tubes have to actively go and recruit the egg that is coming out of the ovary during ovulation. Then it has to allow unhindered access to the sperms to travel down the tube to meet the egg and fertilize the egg. And finally, there are hair follicles inside the tube called cilia, which push the embryo back from where it got fertilized to into the womb, so that the baby can now settle down in the womb and grow. Now, these three functions cannot be assessed by any of the tests that we have with us. What we can check for is only whether the tubes are patent or not. That is, it is open at the two ends, at the uterine end where it allows the sperms to get in, and at the ovarian end where the egg gets into the tube. How do we do that? We check the tubes for its patency by either of the four methods. There is the gold standard method called laparoscopy, where we put a camera through the umbilicus of the lady and check the tubes visually by pushing a dye inside the womb, which then trickles down the tube into the tummy. This is the best test, but for this you have to put the lady under anesthesia. There are other tests called HSG, Hysterosalpingogram. Here an X-ray is carried out and the dye is pushed, and the dye makes a radio-opaque shadow which can be picked up by the X-ray. The problem with this test is it is painful, but this test, the images can be retained and seen by subsequent doctors as well. There are other two tests called SIS or Saline Infusion Sonography, or SSG or Sono Salpingogram. These two tests also use the same principle of putting saline water into the womb and allowing it to flow out of the tubes into the tummy, and checking that flow with the help of a transvaginal ultrasound. As far as comfort goes, this is the most comfortable test carried out to assess the tubes for women, and in most cases this is the test that's carried out maximum for women to assess her tubes.